Alright, so I wanted to try something very different this time. Instead of doing a regular blog, I decided to do a video blog. The reason for this is I watched a TED Talk by Chris Anderson about how video is driving innovation. Yeah, if you look online, a lot of the Google hits will say how YouTube is driving innovation. On TED Talk, it's how video is driving innovation. And the first thing when I was watching this TED Talk was an old saying came to mind right away, and what I thought of was, if a picture is worth 1,000 words. I thought in my mind, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, how many words would a video be worth? Something to ponder. In his video, Chris Anderson talks about a concept, crowd accelerated innovation. Okay, crowd accelerated innovation is based on what he points out three things, which he enlightens it as crowd, light, and desire. Okay, there's some analogies to our course to be made with these three things. He talks about the crowd. Okay, the bigger the crowd, which is a group of people with a common interest. Much like our class, we're a group of people with a common interest, and we consider that our network. And if you've got a really close-knit group, we might consider that our community. So the crowd in his crowd accelerated innovation is much like our network, our communities, and our learning communities can be considered part of the crowd in this case. Light in his analogies here, or his idea of crowd accelerated innovation, is it's open, it's transparent. Everybody can see it, everybody can see the steps that are involved in it. Okay, it's not that far off from what we're trying to do in I guess Web 2.0, and being open and allowing people to take and share and use stuff. Okay, so when we're talking about the light, now he's talking about video, and I'm applying it to a bigger sense in everything. And then the desire is, how bad do you want it? Everybody has their own reasons for doing stuff. Okay, and desire is it's a personal thing. But one of the things when I was watching his video and I started thinking about the desires, I started looking back and thinking about the Michael Wesch and The Machine is Changing Us. And I thought, maybe on the pessimistic side is it just human nature, or is it, like Michael Wesch talks a little bit about at the beginning in his video, about the narcissistic views that many people have today, that they deserve these things. So if I can build on somebody else's and make it my own and maybe become famous or something about it. So is it that, or is it just human nature when we see something and, you know what, I think I can do this better, I want to be better at this. So I'm torn with that, and I've fought with it a little bit in my mind even before, while I was doing this. I've done a couple of takes now. How do we make this connection to our class? Well, we've got our crowd, which I just talked about, our community, our network, the light, the open, Web 2.0, and the desire. Okay, my desire isn't as high as some of the other people's in the class. Now, when I talk about that as my motivation, I see some other people in our class, and they're the ones that Chris Anderson is kind of talking. They're the ones that are way up there that we see, and we want to emulate them. We want to, what, these people are really strong. I want to get there. I want to be like that. And I think it's, in my opinion, I guess I have to go with that. I think people want to do good no matter what. Okay. So Chris Anderson's video also made me think about in my personal life, my professional life. I think this is a fantastic opportunity for me to narrow down my project. I know that I was pretty sure I was going to do a wiki early on. I'm now almost 100% sure that I'm going to do a wiki, and I got a pretty good idea of how I want to go about it. The wiki is going to be a professional learning environment for people with a common interest in their professional life. In my case, it's woodworking. I want something where you can put videos, critique videos, allow others to take those videos and share and make them better. I think it'll allow people to become better teachers and show them different ways of doing things.